welcome back. It's a terrific Tuesday here on Liquid Lunch on NEWSMAX TV. I'm John TABACCO. We're coming today live as we do every day, Monday to Friday, noon to 2 Eastern, from the Question Tequila Studios. We're at our little old downtown outpost of NEWSMAX TV here on Broadway, right down the street. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is up just about 9 points. It just bumped about 25 points. Up 30, which is good news, still above 27,000. And Bitcoin is up 150. It's a Tech Tuesday. We had Johnny Alves on a little earlier today talking about this great new innovation of over-the-top TV and Viva Live TV. And before we get to our next guest, who's my good friend Nate Bradley, I want to say during the breaks, sometimes I go outside and smoke a butt. And my good friend Sally, she's always out there, and we talk during the breaks, and the team starts yelling at me that I got to get back in here. And today her friend Luther came by, and it's his birthday, so I wanted to wish Luther a happy birthday too. So that's what we do here. We talk to regular people all the time on Liquid Lunch. And one of the most real guys we have on the show is Nate Bradley. Nate's the CEO of Data Vault. You're also the CTO of DataDonate.com. We were on last week talking about this great new innovation that you guys have, where people can empower themselves by taking, and companies can take control of their data. And instead of getting ripped off by the big monsters like Google and Facebook and all those other ones, people can monetize that for themselves, right? Is that right?
That's right.
Am I getting there?
Yeah, you are. Yeah, absolutely.
So tell us what's happening with Data Vault. I know there's a lot of new developments, but...
Yeah, so we're working really hard to eliminate the middlemen that businessmen and businesses encounter. And what we've done is we've created a platform that allows for really the capture of data, regardless of how you produce data in your company. We've created a system that allows you to capture and then also understand the value. Valuation is really the missing element for many companies. They don't know how to value the assets that they create on a daily basis. And we've enabled them with a tool set to really have that value. And then, as you know, we've created the world's first exchange, an exchange where data is viewed as a commodity and can be sold worldwide. And buyers and sellers can come together to monetize data and utilize data in new ways.
So now there's a reason, there's an institutional reason why the big guys don't want people to know how much their data is worth. Because then they'll start realizing, wait a minute, I'm not really getting Facebook for free. Facebook is making a boatload of dough off me, and they're keeping all that cash.
Well, it's absolutely right. If you look at the market capitalization of the social media giants, they're largely supported by their valuing of data and their ability to monetize that in the marketplace. And what we're finding is with new tools and new technologies, we can eliminate that middleman. We can start to look at these services for what really the value that they provide, and look at the data that we can create as companies and as entrepreneurs and as individuals to have better success in that.
So Nate, I'm always combing through the news and looking at deals and stuff, and there's this story floating around that Google is sniffing around maybe by Fitbit.
That's right.
Fitbit's the little thing that you wear on your arm, and Kyle, my cameraman and floor producer, has one on today. It's the little thing, and if you don't know it, it tracks every last thing you do, right down to your heartbeat, your pulse, your blood pressure, and all of those little metrics are like huge data points, right? So Google's probably going for Fitbit just to steal all the data.
Well, look, these tools are extremely valuable to consumers. What they do in our lives is allow us to understand our bodies and understand what's going on with respect to our own activities, and they're highly valuable.
There's no way any Fitbit can understand what's going on with my body. Okay, I could promise you that. The thing would blow up on my wrist.
So the data coming off of that, the biometric readings and such, the activity levels and where you physically move around is a very valuable data point for many different constituents. And what we've done with Data Vault is created a mechanism to capture that data and have you monetize it on your own behalf or as part of your company. If you're a self-insured company, these assets can help you reduce costs and mitigate risk.
So I want to get set up with you guys. I want to have a Liquid Lunch Vault, because we have so many movers and shakers, business people, entrepreneurs that are running businesses, that are growing business. Like, I'm thinking about my friend Pat DeLeo. He's the CEO of Quad M, which is a staffing and HR company But what they do is they hire people and lease them back to you, and they self-insure them. So they have like thousands and 70,000. They're going so big right now. They're going to have millions of people that they self-insure. Would that be someone that I can introduce you guys to?
Absolutely. So Quad M, Parallax Health Sciences, another public company, these companies have specialized in creating medical data, and they've eliminated the need of us to bring in third parties to manage that. So as an individual, I can manage my own record. For Quad M, these companies that have the self-insured, they have to pay for the individual policies within their organizations. And what we allow them to do through the use of data is to mitigate risk and perform better.
So they can actually, you're paying your premiums, and Quad M's solution is that if you pay more premiums than doctor visits, you actually get some money back at the end of the year. And then if they team up with DataVault, then they may actually get even more money back at the end of the year.
Absolutely. Yeah, the way that these companies can leverage data is unquestionable, in particular healthcare. And as you know, we're in a crisis in our country with respect to the aging of the baby boom generation.
That's right.
And the need for solutions in our marketplace. 1/3 of the U.S. economy is healthcare. 1/3 of that is waste.
That's
it's
right.
Top expenditure in all 50 states, and we need to address it. Data is the solution. It's the answer.
Well, we have the people who bring you the answers to the age-old questions. How do we get rid of all these middlemen who are ripping us off? And Nate Bradley, I want to thank you for coming down.
Thanks for having me.
Nate's going to be a regular contributor to the show. We're going to try to turn Tuesday into a little more techie day. And just on the way out, Johnny has got the Viva Live TV. It's carried on 40 million phones around the world. It's the default app. Can I introduce you guys and see if we can get something going there too?
Be honored to. Yeah, thank you very much, John.
Fantastic.
Really appreciate it.
That's what happens here. We bring on the real people, and when the shoe fits, we wear it, and we try to make deals happen too. We'll bring you everything that results from that and how you can profit from it yourself. You watching Liquid Lunch, you will profit from staying right there and coming back after these commercials. We need you to watch our sponsors and then come back to Liquid Lunch right after this.